back to the channel. Today's Tuesday. We've got 2 days until we take off to Tennessee, so we're just getting everything ready. As you can see behind me, I've got the trailer. We're over at Brian's house again. I brought all the four-wheelers over here so that we can Thursday morning load up and get ready. I got my brother's 20-foot because my 16-foot can only hold 3, and we're not going to be able to hold all of them, all 5 of them with that little 16. So also just kind of wanted to go over what they said about the issue with the Sportsman. I got it back Friday. She's all cleaned up now. She looks real good. So what they did was apparently they replaced a bunch of bushings and stuff in the rear. So you could see here, bearings, isolator, bushing, and a cotter pin. This exhaust hanger, bushing, or whatever you want to call that, they replaced that, but that had nothing to do with the sound that I was hearing. So when I went to pick it up, I put the key in it, I put it in reverse, and it's still making that loud clicking noise, which sounds like it's coming from the diff. And I immediately walked right back up to the guy and said, this is not fixed, it's doing the exact same thing. So they came out and they were trying to tell me that it's normal. And I'm like, it wasn't doing it, so how is it normal? Well, you know, once you do the first, service, and the gears in the differential and all the gears for everything else are breaking in, yada, 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 this noise is normal. And they tried replicating it on an 850 that was parked in front of my four-wheeler. And you could hear it maybe a little bit, but there's no way that this is normal, the noise that I hear coming from this machine. And they insinuated that, nope, it's just Polaris, it's the gears meshing and breaking in, is what they said. And I said, are you sure that it's break in and not breaking? But they assured me that there is absolutely nothing wrong with the Sportsman. I said, okay, well, if it breaks, I'm bringing it back. You can see up here, rear driveline makes a clicking noise during decel from high RPM and in reverse. I don't understand that they're just saying that it's fine with the noise that's coming out of it, so whatever. I've got the extended warranty on it, but guys, that just doesn't make any sense to me. If there's someone else that maybe had the same issue and took it to their local dealer, and did they figure it out? Or maybe there's someone on here that is a dealership or runs a dealership or is in service and can say, hey, no, this is the issue, and steer me in some kind of direction, because that just doesn't make any sense to me. They also told me, which I thought was a little strange, that there is a yoke in there for the pilot, you could see down in there, that they told me is going to break, not if, when. And he told me around 75 hours that U-joint will break, and it's just a flaw in the Polaris design. I'm like, well, that's nice to know. Great. So the guy was trying to tell me, one of the technicians was trying to tell me that, yeah, he had already put 12 in his before he switched over to the aftermarket Keller U-joint, and he hasn't had a problem since. But I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. That's a little leery. I don't like that whole thing telling me, well, it's going to break, there's nothing you can do to fix it, and it's just the way it is. And then them telling me that the gears in the rear clicking, I mean, you do it when you put it in reverse, it's a loud clicking, snapping noise from metal to metal, and it wasn't doing it. So I don't know, doesn't make any sense to me. So, but I got her back and they told me it's fine, so we're going to take them all up. There's the RV we're going to be hauling everything in. And I also wanted to show you that we finished up all of the mods, so to speak, with the stuff we did. Here's that system that I was talking about earlier. We mounted the racks. They're nice and tight, they don't go anywhere. We actually took a ride the other day. It wasn't filmed, unfortunately. It was just a short little ride. And they held up really, really, really good. He's got one on the back, same thing. And the nice thing about these is we can take another one of these and stack it on top. and you just keep going if you want. So we can exchange this with the any one of the Milwaukee pack outs, which is really, really nice. So he's got a small one on the back, he's got a small one on the front of the Scrambler, and then over on the 570, he's got the 2 coolers mounted. They're good to go. They're a little shaky, the cooler part, but with the riding that we're doing, I think they'll be okay. And again, nice thing about this is we could switch these out if you wanted to put a smaller pack out or even something on top. You could do that. So that's a pretty neat little contraption there. If anybody's interested, and there's from what I've heard, they're starting to make a lot of aftermarket stuff for this system. So you could probably get a whole bunch of different things for that that clicking system. And then here's our bars. This is theirs, and here's the wife's 570, same setup. Got the bar for the little one back there. Set ours up a little higher because Braylon's a little taller. So yeah, we're going to get everything all loaded up and ready, and then head out on Thursday, guys. So stay tuned, and you guys will be able to take the trip with us, and we'll talk at you later.